Hello YouTube, my name is Nick, and yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is indeed an F2000. And I know I've posted F2000 videos before, and all the comments I get are, the F2000's not bad, it's a good gun, I got a nuke with it once. No, I don't really care. It's an awful weapon. In comparison to all the other assault rifles in the game, it sucks horribly. It does decent, like at less than SMG range. Maybe the range that the SPAS 12 is effective, then the F2000 is almost as effective in that distance. You know, it's got a super high fire rate, decent damage, and the recoil is insane, and yeah, that kind of thing. So it's not exactly the best gun to use, but I decided I'd throw a silencer on it because it makes it somewhat controllable. Like, if you don't have a silencer on, the flash from shooting makes it like impossible to see, and the recoil goes everywhere, and it's really hard to control. So the silencer is probably the best attachment for it in my opinion, but I don't know, I don't really use it that much, so I haven't had a whole lot of experience using different attachments. So my perks are sleight of hand, stopping power, and sit rep, as you can see. I usually throw on a scavenger with the F2000 because it shoots really fast and it usually takes like an entire clip to kill somebody, but I decided to throw on sleight of hand because I find that it usually takes an entire clip to kill somebody, so if there's two guys or multiple people, then you're in trouble. That took me maybe, what, like 10 bullets to kill that dude, but a lot of times it'll take more. It shoots really fast, has a lot of recoil, so yeah. But right now I'm actually hiding from this sniper. Like, I saw the guy and I'm like, I have an F2000, I can't kill you, you're more than 10 feet away. So he fortunately didn't have a Semtex or anything and ran towards me to a range that I can actually manage to kill him with an F2000, which is very low. As I said before, the F2000 is not the greatest gun. And you know, that kind of brings me into what I wanted to talk about today. In Modern Warfare 3, I'm hoping that there will be a decent weapon balance. Now what I want to see in the weapons from MW3 is obviously balance, but I want to see, how did that even manage to kill me? I was definitely inside that building. But I want to see balance in the weapons, and I want to see some diversity. I want the guns to be different, but balanced. Like, I like the balance in assault rifles in MW2. The guns are different, but they're still fairly balanced. Like, there's lots of guns you can use without like really being outclassed. You can use the FAMAS, you can use the M16, the ACR, the TAR, the SCAR, and they're all different weapons. Like, of course, the M16 and the FAMAS are very similar. There's not really a whole lot they can do to make them different, unless they want to make one suck a lot. Like, that FAMAS is already a bit better than the M16, but they're really similar weapons. Same with the ACR and the M4 are fairly similar. The ACR, in my opinion, is a little bit better, but they still made them a bit different. And then there's guns like the TAR, which is like completely different from the other assault rifles. The SCAR is completely different. It's got, you know, different recoil, different clip size, and it's a completely different weapon from all the other assault rifles in the game. And the AK-47 is fairly unique. It's different than other guns. They kind of made it a little bit worse than they should have by giving it the idle sway, but you know, it's still a usable weapon. It's pretty good. The assault rifles, they're all usable. Well, okay, maybe not the F2000, but most of the assault rifles are usable, and you can stand your ground against somebody with a different assault rifle in most situations, and that's what makes it good. Sure, there are some certain assault rifles that are better than others, comparably, like the FAMAS is slightly better than the M16, the ACR is a bit better than the M4, but what makes it good is that, you know, you can use different weapons, and it's not the same thing every time. They can't have differences in the guns and make them all exactly like completely balanced. It's not possible. So, you know, there has to be some difference in the guns, and it's okay if they're not completely balanced, but what I want to see is I want them to be usable, not like one weapon's the ACR and one weapon's the F2000 and, you know, see who wins. But I want the guns to be fairly balanced, but I want them to be different so that, you know, you don't get bored using like the exact same gun. I do think they need to work on SMG balance, because obviously that was something that was lacking in Modern Warfare 2. The SMGs were really bad, and you know, the UMP was very overpowered. I don't think in comparison to assault rifles, like if I had an ACR and somebody has a UMP, I'm probably going to beat them in most situations. Like, if they're really close, they'll probably outgun me, but the ACR is definitely a weapon I'd rather have. But SMG wise, I wouldn't really rather have any SMG over the UMP. So what they need to do is they need to make SMGs that are good close range, decent medium range, and not really usable at long range, which could be a bit difficult, but I kind of like what they did with COD 4. COD 4 is like the best weapon balance in most situations. Like the M16's a bit overpowered, but COD 4 did really well with weapon balance, and I have no idea how that guy managed to kill me. I love the COD 4 weapons, the COD 4 weapon balance. I think they're all really well done. You know, the SMGs are good at close range. You can use them at a medium range and at a long range. They're almost usable, but they're not really that effective. Same with assault rifles. Assault rifles, you know, they're decent at close range, they're really good at medium range, and they're usable at long range, which makes it, you know, gives purpose to using a sniper rifle. The fact that you can't kill somebody really easily long range with an assault rifle. Like if you have it red dot M4, there's the idle sway, which causes it to be very difficult to hit somebody who's at a distance. Even if they're standing still, it's going to be hard to kill them, but if you have a sniper, you can kill them, which gives purpose to having snipers. In this game, you have an ACR red dot, somebody's across the map, you pull the trigger and they're dead, because there's no recoil, there's no idle sway. It just kind of makes it pointless to have a sniper rifle at all. Like, you know, you can see people a bit better, it might be a little bit easier to kill somebody at a distance, but, you know, an ACR pretty much replaces a sniper rifle. A lot of the assault rifles in this game can be used at really long ranges, which kind of makes it pointless to have a sniper. So I kind of hope that they make it, the assault rifles, more COD 4 balanced. I think another big issue is snipers. In Modern Warfare 2, quickscoping was really easy, but people still complained about hit markers, people still complained, you know, that quickscoping was too easy, and then in Black Ops, sniping's like impossible, quickscoping's really hard. They kind of completely made sniping pointless. You rarely see snipers at all in Black Ops, but Modern Warfare 2, there's a lot of snipers. In COD 4, people complained about the snipers. So I'm not, okay, that guy, I think it's that same sniper who's killing me. I'm going to complain about snipers now. I don't like that sniper. Anyways, I think they really have to try hard to get a good balance for the snipers so that you really can't quickscope them, because you shouldn't be able to get kills close range with a sniper. It shouldn't happen, really. And it does a lot in Modern Warfare 2 and in COD 4. COD 4 is ridiculous for that ACOG M40. You know, you quickscope no matter where you hit them. It's a one-hit kill, which is pretty insane, but that's probably not the best way to have snipers. Like, it was a lot of fun, but I was more afraid close range going up against a sniper than I was going up against a shotgun or an SMG, because the snipers killed in one hit, and there was a lot of people who were really good at quickscoping in that game, and no matter where they hit you, you're going to die. So I think that was maybe a little bit too much. I do like the non-quickscoping part of COD 4, like you aim in fairly quickly, like if you're actually sniping properly. Like, not a lot of people like to do that, and everyone's like, oh, you're hard scoping, but that's kind of what the sniper's for. It's meant to kill people at a distance. You're meant to use the scope and actually use the zoom from the sniper. You're not really meant to be killing people close range. Like, yeah, it looks cool, but, you know, you should probably actually aim down the sight of your gun. That's kind of why it's there. But I hope that they make it so that you can use a sniper long distance as a support for your teammates and whatnot. Not as like a close range shotgun that kills in one hit every time and is really easy to use. So like it's fun, but maybe they could change it for private matches or something. But when you're doing actual multiplayer games, then it shouldn't be that easy to kill people with close range. But that's my thoughts on Modern Warfare 3 weapon balance. Let me know what you think about snipers, about SMGs, assault rifles, LMGs. I didn't really talk about that, but whatever. And yeah, that's all the game I'm going to show, because the rest really isn't that great. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about MW3 weapon balance, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.